chat? How's it all going? Hope everybody is doing well tonight. Whoa, camera. What's going on there? Oh, camera, come on. Come on. Yeah, that's alright. How is it going, guys? Who we got in chat? Who we got? Extra more. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Gonna be playing some Outer Worlds. My hair is a mess. I hope you're having a good Saturday evening. Hope your weekend is going well. Hope you're staying safe and you're taking care of yourself. That is always the key to everything, isn't it? So yeah, just remember to do all of that. We're gonna be getting into it in just a second. Just seeing if anybody else straggles in. Got a few people that I reached out to, see if they wanna join in. So yeah, but I hope you're doing well. If you want to, you can join the Discord. It's in my bio. Follow my YouTube for previous VODs on Subnautica Below Zero, which we basically finished, but there's a couple of things that I might go back and do at some point. But I was pretty much all Subnautica'd out, to be honest. We'll see. We shall see. No, that's not what I want to do. What games are we playing? Extra more. Do you wanna tell me what games you're playing at the moment? Just gonna get the game running. Alright, booting the game up. So the last time we streamed, we basically completed all of the stuff on Terra 2, and we diverted power from the deserters to Edgewater. But instead of leaving it as is, we actually made Reed Thompson step down and made Adelaide basically in charge of Edgewater. So I think that was the best possible outcome that you can have, pretty much. Like, making the deserters come back, but at the same time making Adelaide in charge. So she's sort of like pissed at you, but is like forgiven you, sort of, because you basically have given her the town, basically. And then I had another task that I had to do from Ludwig. Ludwig? Ludwig? I don't know. Where he's like crazy about the robots, like he talks about the mechanicals, you know, all the time. And I've done like half of his quest, but I need to do the rest of it. And then once we do that, we're going to leave Terra 2 and go explore the rest of the planets. I'm not sure which planet we're going to go to. I'm not sure if it onboards you. I can't remember if it onboards you to go to a specific sort of planet or space station after you leave Terra 2. We shall see, though. Alright, we're going to get started here. Whoever wants to join will join at some point. Alright, so, without further ado. Yeah, see, this is Ludwig. We have to do some robot cleanup. We basically need to get some sort of module that he wants. Kind of want to go up here, though. Breadworm. The hell is a breadworm? Breadworm blood. Oh, hello. I don't think I've ever been down here before, to be honest. And let's break that down because you don't need it. That as well. And then... Damn, that's a lot of mods. And we'll take all of it. A little cheeky reload. Looks like there's like a trail down here. I wonder if there's like something underneath the... underneath the spaceport. There's like loads of vending machines here. Jeez. We can pick up some heavy weapon, some heavy ammo.
Oh, you got that? Great work.
Let's close this door. Can we close it? Yeah, go into sneak mode. Steal a bunch of shit. I know, right? Shh. I didn't realize that the guy was there. Hey, what's up? Don't mind me. I'm not stealing anything, I swear. I'm gonna save here, just in case. Don't mind me. I'm not stealing everything from under you or anything. that way. Go that way. That way. Go ahead. You see nothing. You don't see anything that I am doing.
Good work.
Ah, you can sell junk. I forgot about that. It's pretty good. I thought you could actually... I thought you could hack these. Can you not hack? Maybe that comes later. It's because I have the adjusted armor on. Unlock access to restricted items and vending machines. I need to get different armor that doesn't hinder my my hacking abilities. It's Spacer's choice. Right, we can go to yeah. Can you like zoom in? There we go. Nope. God damn it. I don't like that. They need to make it more like pinpoint. We've already been here and done all of this stuff. We made the droids turn on themselves. But we need to find the security chief, which he's up there somewhere. This is bathrooms. How do I get up? Oh yeah, I remember. You gotta go up the stairs over here. Oh, I didn't even see him back here. Could have done this already. Yep. Ow. arena time. A couple of mag picks. Mid cartridge. And the logic module. The corrupted logic module. Right. Should be able to go back and just fast travel back there. It's basically a fucking lightsaber, the plasma cutters. They don't do much damage. I actually have one, and I mean it does 133. I guess it's pretty good. Can you unlock tinkering, like in the field? I guess it's is it engineering? Damn, I actually have a 45 in engineering because I have a bonus support engineering and I have Parvati in my party. So you can't tinker in the field, which sucks. I wish I could. I keep on hitting the wrong button for that. Landing pad. Right, I got your stupid logic module.
Never seen the Veil lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
What did he give me? A shock stick. It's basically a stun baton, but stronger. Mr. Ouch, power attack plus 20%. Melee weapon attack speed 15%. It's pretty good. Give that to Vicar Max. He likes melee weapons, so. Right, we can go back to... Yeah, we've done all of this stuff on Terra 2, I think. I don't think there's anything else. I wonder if Adelaide has come back to the cannery now. I actually haven't explored anybody else's like houses or anything. I haven't even been in the general store yet, actually.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
And she's wearing some chunky armor.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. Other than yourself, definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Yeah, you got that right.
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
It's like the only town on Terra 2. The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding.
Sure.
Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature. It's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Jesus.
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded. Go right ahead. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill, and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Fair enough. Maxwell, Spacer's Choice. Need to buy all the heavy ammo that I can. Let's separate these out. What's that? Light assault rifle. If it's a light assault rifle, why does it use heavy ammo? It's kind of dumb. Light is in the actual... I mean, this is a bit different. Actually, it's a light machine gun that's so weird. A light machine gun, which is a big-ass weapon, fires light magazine ammo. But a light assault rifle, which is like... the DPS isn't as, like, good, fires heavy ammo. That's bizarre. Very bizarre indeed. Mining helmet. That's actually pretty good. I get that. I'm gonna get all of these as well, and all of those. So those. So both of those. I don't like those. I'll sell 2 of those. What happens if I hack this in front of him? Yeah, I thought it might be a back door or something.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
That dude's dead. Ooh, I like the hat. Man, these guys are all dead. There's like 6 people in here. She looks dead as well.
That's odd. Better take a look. Company ammo!
Killing the sprats.
Sick days come out of my pay.
Well, that sucks. That dude's... is he dead or is he... Can't really tell.
What? Something's not right. Take him down!
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
Jesus.
Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind. You've got Adrena time? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint.
What was that?
Just fucking... Just take the fucking medicine, Jesus.
Serves you right, dissident.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Go ahead. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the Playge. Not here. And if you're smart, you won't mention it anywhere. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
The vicar,
I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G? Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
No, you need to rebel.
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? That right? Prove it.
Lie. I'm an alien spirit of pure ether, inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind. Jesus.
I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
Winslow.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Edgewater.
What? No, I'm Winslow. Lester Winslow. Says so right on my permanent record. I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me. Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Alright, dude. Well, I hope you get it sorted. Sounds like still in a lot of pain though. She got a pretty fancy bathroom up in here.
That'd be for me.
Right, stole all that stuff. So, we've done all of that. Is that guy? Man, I would not like to live with, like, another person. Because every time... Oh, hello. Wanted. Actually, like, get... No, okay. I was gonna say, do you
Friend of
actually
mine
get,
died
like,
a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
bounties,
Don't
but...
let the boss catch
Well, maybe,
you.
maybe...
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna do this for sure. I'm all about, like, killing some marauders.
as long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
What does that even mean?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Nope, not at all.
You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Something to report? As long as your questions fall within... If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Dale serve Spacer's Choice.
Oh, right, I see.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. Something to report? As long... I don't serve it. Careful, stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition.
Bring it. For various crimes and violations of board policy included any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, what? Unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Oh yeah, you have to... I can't stand that you can't, like, open a different world map. Or can you? I don't know. Can you? No. Oh yeah, you can. Derp. Let's go there. Faux windows. I love faux windows. Killed him. Whoa. He looks pretty powerful. Just a lot of houses out here. It's a bit strange. A lot of like semi-pre-built houses. That looks like I can get into that one. Sealed. Maybe there's a back entrance. Or can you get like... Guess not. Here's a house. Spacer's Charles. Charles like chewing tobacco, if people don't know what that is. It's pretty disgusting. That was easy. Doc Maybell's finger. Blade on a stick. So sharp that it cuts letters out of its own name. Ah, that's pretty funny. Now, what loot you got for me in here? He doesn't have any legs. Nice, fun time barrel. Hey, dude, you alright? You're missing an arm there. You okay? You okay? Lots of tasty weapons. Pretty sure there's nothing over there. Possibly. Or is this the... Fuck! Stupid mines. Y'all should go back to the settlement now.
Hope Adelaide's okay.
Food's bound to spoil.
let's go to the second location, and I guess this is probably the closest. Right, I guess it's this way. Could skirt around this.
Okay, keep it cool. Down they go! Everyone all right?
God, I love this assault rifle. So good. Like, I don't even want to use any other weapon. It's so satisfying firing it. Marauder Goon. That's actually pretty close. Oh wait, that's... Yeah, we still need to go this way, sorry. I could deliver the finger to Reyes, like the one finger, but I'm gonna do all of them at the same time. I think I've been there, I've been down there before.
Nice one! Everyone all right? I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
No, you have now. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Right. Another one scratched off the list. Now, let's go to... Yeah, let's go back to this place and then we'll go the other way. Right up the bum.
Everyone all right?
All good, girl. Gonna switch to the hunting rifle. Die.
Everyone all right?
Killed him. Really hope get some more challenging enemies, because these guys are not challenging at all. I love how I discovered it after I killed all of them. Do you know, I don't know if I actually did this in my first playthrough, like a while back.
Hey, that's impressive.
Ooh, shot cannon. Damn, that one has 4 mods. Mock apple juice. Don't need that. Boom. everybody is doing all right. Got a few people in the chat. So I just want to say thank you for being here in the chat. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Just because they're not viewing, but they're in the chat. I'm just going to write to everybody and say maybe they're lurking, maybe they're you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. I appreciate them being in the chat with me. Either way. Alright. Where do we need to go? We need to go to... That's the general store. There's the sheriff's
Been eating
station.
nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Something to report? We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
Pay by the finger. Why can't you just be like, I have all of them here?
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here.
Jeez.
Got any more fingers for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Nice.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Nice.
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people. Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy. Uh-huh. I recall young Eugene. Good kid. Nice smile. Fussy about his health, though. Took a little too much adrenatime. That'll do a number on your brain matter. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime. What's on your mind?
Yeah, okay. Nice. Right, let's get this sneak up here. Let's put another one in there. Put a couple in here. And I'll put one in leadership. And the rest in ranged. see, what should we get? Yeah, we'll go with that. All right.
Wish we had some better rations.
We are ready to leave this place. Will you let me fast travel?
Is this your ship?
Yeah.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But...
No.
Can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Oh man, that would suck. I'm not interested in providing. Goodbye.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Hey, Miss King.
I got a captain.
Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate that. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. I did see your I did see your message that you weren't streaming as much, so I hope you're taking care of yourself, and hope everything's going all right. So appreciate it.
Certainly, I'm looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Yeah, you do that. Right. I have the power converter. Where does that need
Captain,
to go?
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. Sing, baby, sing. Ow! That doesn't seem safe. Sure what this does. So the green card. But why is all of it going down though? Armor by damaged type. Damage type. Oh, it. Oh, I see. Take less damage by all of those. Surely that's a good thing though. Yeah, cool. Let's do some tinkering on it as well. Nice. I don't know why that one didn't get repaired. Nice. Wait.
Easy.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Power regulator? I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's do it.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Can now travel to Celia. And Wells's space station. Cool. Where should we go then? I'm gonna have a word with Gladys. Why do I need an nav key to land on the planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Well then, why do I need one?
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Like a contradictory statement, isn't it? She's a smuggler, but she's unimpeachable.
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Yeah, I can handle it.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Kilkelly. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, They're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
I mean...
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
What?
Science, that's how.
Science, bitch!
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Right, let's go check the captain's quarters first. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted area are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Gotcha. Messages. Unread messages. From U. Bedford. Udom? Wingman's Wingman. Bedford. Alex Wingman Hawthorne. I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventure of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. I mean, any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Right? Shrink ray. It's a very long message. Note to self, remember this later, no better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to the point, I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away, or forget about it maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely, he called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had a rumor of fantastical weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge. But I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with drinks. He seems like an okay fella. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony, like none of us have heard before. But there is a good part. The Mardit said that the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure, fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth of Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho. I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. Alright, dude. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. God, there's so many messages. I think this Bedford guy had hots for Hawthorne.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
Sure. Look at that. That's pretty looking. Kind of dirty on the outside though. Supernova difficulty. There's no response from the automechanical unit. Serial number etched to the chassis includes the letters SAM. This is not a Petunia. Modern Steel Wrench and You. This book is heavily dog-eared and with doodles in the margins. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. She got some light ammo in there. Ooh. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since, Parvati. Stern older man with warm eyes. Oh, he looks like a good chap. That one's a bit dead. Is this his room? No, it can't be. Oh no, it is. Scribblings of these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Index of banned literature, various qualifying considerations, principal rules of restrictive management, morals and maxims of banning unethical literature, proof of the grand architect and predestination, a refutation of the titles listed here within. Consequences, the mind and the will of man when led astray. Official list of banned titles. Prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Hey, he's got a lot of books here. Art and Science of Tospo. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. The endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Jesus. Alright, shall we go to the Groundbreaker? Oh, hey, what's up, man? I didn't see your chat until now. Sorry. I'm doing good. How are you, Jim? Yes, let's go. How are you? How are you and Miss King doing? Sorry, I didn't see you earlier. Well, in any case, I hope you're doing good, Jim. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work. Thanks.
Mission reached.
Thanks for
The
that.
Groundbreaker.
She's a beauty.
Can we talk?
What?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Possibly.
Gosh, no, Captain. I am to stay so long as I'm welcome.
You
I
better.
figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I have learned.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
You've
Did you want to talk about something
better.
else?
Alright. Jim, I don't know if you're in here or not. I can't see you or not. I know that Miss King is lurking, but I can't tell if you're in here or not.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
So you've been here.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was.
Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it.
Damn.
So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolve your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I think he's another companion.
See you around, boss.
Look at all this stuff just lying around. I remember you can get up there. I remember like doing a bunch of stuff getting up there. Man, it's just mag picks everywhere as well. McRed. Yeah, Phineas. And he's like everywhere.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Yeah, all right. Ah, he's like offsetting it. Nice. Unlock access to restricted items and machine vending machines. Yeah, but how do you actually do that though? Or does it just automatically? Does it like acid damage or something? Tossball blocker. Steve door. Why are they all Steve door?
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne, and that isn't my ship.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Gotcha.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Nah.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. Are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Oh, hey. Hey, Miss King. Yeah, no thanks. Thanks for lurking. And I hope you're well as well. Like I was saying earlier, you know, I hope everything's going well for you. Yeah, you and Jim.
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Probably not.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Glad to help. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udon takes it to an unhealthy level. The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Be seeing you.
Can we talk?
What do you want, Max?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Got it.
Thank you, Captain.
A quest objective requires you enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will help prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
On Monarch, it's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
This is Halcyon News.
I'm pretty sure you can get like, yeah, you can go through there, and there's like some.
Easy does it.
Killed him. Man, that guy exploded. Repair hanger car key. It's not on any of them. Oh, there it is. Ooh, prismatic hammer. It's a science weapon. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased. Jock engineering ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
Gosh, ain't that handsome.
Rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate. It seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery, a prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its weight lingers even when my eyes are closed. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes like copper, and I have lost several teeth. What? I've had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I've invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiet's elusive in-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I've inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. Taking the liberty of locking myself in the workshop, my tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Okay. Let's take that off and put this in there. Let's put this one on there. And let's give him the energy weapon. Oh yeah, we could put a perk on him. Nice. Alright, if you're gonna be with me, you need some armor. my science up as well. Nice. Negative 90%. Jeez. It looks like it's missing something. I wonder if no, that's not on there. That's Parvati's. Oh, here we go. So you can tinker with it. Yeah, that's fine.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Oh, and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
I love the old school, like, adverts and stuff. Lost Hope. Oh yeah, this guy, he's hilarious. I think you can make him basically start crying because he hates his job so much. It's actually really funny. I think now that we're here, I think we're gonna call it there. I think. Yeah.
What the hell's going on? We're in.
I'm gonna save here,
Holding pattern.
and I think we're going to call it here until next time. So yeah, we did quite a bit. Left Terra 2, we got to the new system, the new ship, I guess you should say. Yeah, we'll save the Groundbreaker missions for next time. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping in, lurking. Miss King and Festival Jim, thank you very much. Miss King's a great streamer. If you're here and you're watching, you should go give her a like and a follow, as well as Festival Jim. I haven't actually watched any of Jim's stuff, but both of them, they're a couple, I think, and they're good people. They like to support their followers, and they're really good. So yeah, give them a follow if you so inclined. Check them out. But yeah, I think we're gonna stop there. I don't think there's anybody here that I want to raid. I don't think there's I don't think anybody is on that I know this raid. See if there's anybody. There's a bunch of people streaming Outer Worlds, actually. There's loads of people streaming Outer Worlds, actually. Let's raid Siren's Sea. She's got a few viewers in and looks to be pretty cool. She's a Canadian streamer. So yeah, let's give her a raid. Yep, so we'll see you next time. Bye.